We're back and in the kitchen, our favorite place to be on a Wednesday with Rania.
That's very true. Today we are cooking with Rania for Lent. And what are we making, Rania?
Well, we're doing a Mediterranean dish, and by the way, hi.
Hi. Oh,
Sorry.
You two have been apart.
I know, we've been apart. And you're so tan.
Well, and I've been back a
I
whole
know.
week.
I know.
I did 386 miles on my bike.
Oh, it's amazing.
Love
Powering through, Rania.
yes, well,
fantastic.
you know, an old lady bike, but that's okay.
So we're making a Mediterranean fish dish.
Yes. Fish dish. That's
Fish
right.
dish.
It's baked, it's cod, it's perfect for Lent, and it's all in one pot. And I was kind of thinking about following this theme and doing one pot cooking.
We love that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's
So-
easy and
it's
simple.
easy.
So easy.
Less stuff you dirty.
Less stuff you dirty is right. So here I have a pot that will definitely end up going into the oven.
Okay.
And I'm adding some shallots to this. And I just sliced the garlic. I did not chop the garlic, okay?
You want it kind of in big hunks.
Yes, because this will end up going in the oven for about, I'm going to say 20 to 25 minutes. Of course, it depends on the fish itself and the size of the fish. But what you want to do is simply warm the shallots and the garlic in the olive oil, and then you're going to add the other ingredients in.
Okay.
So we're just going to put this right in here like so. And let's talk about the other ingredients while this is starting to do its thing.
Okay.
And tomatoes. Now you can use fresh tomatoes and chop them, or you can buy 14-ounce cans of chopped tomatoes and drain them.
Okay.
You don't need the liquid. Why don't you need the liquid?
Because tomatoes have a lot of liquid.
They do, but so does the fish.
Right.
So then you get soup if you have
Yeah, and it gets all sort of smushed up together, and that's the last thing you want to do. And then it also calls for fresh basil, salt and pepper, artichokes. And I'll tell you what I do. I use the artichokes that come out of the jar that are already marinated for more
great.
flavor, but I drain the oil.
Okay.
And as you can see now, this is starting to sizzle, which I'm loving.
Smells so good already.
And let's get the salt and pepper ready. It calls for capers. It calls for pitted Kalamata olives. It calls for feta cheese and some
feta
more
cheese.
tomatoes. And David, would you mind doing me a favor?
I'll do it, yeah.
Are you
I'm
able
just
to-
so honored that you're asking me to do something
Can
right
you
now.
slice a lemon?
I think I can.
Just
We're
like
gonna find
that.
out live on
Just-
TV.
Just like that. And not
Okay.
your finger.
All right, I will work at
we
that.
know that you can do this because you make drinks.
I do.
So
Oh,
So I-
tuck
I'm
in your-
familiar
is
with
he,
this.
is he the
Oh,
mixologist? in
Rania,
the
we're gonna
family?
have you over right
tuck
now.
in your fingers there. Don't get your
Okay.
little fingers.
I drink.
Okay. Well, drinks go well with food.
Drink's good. So here we go. In go the tomatoes. And we use the fresh Roma tomatoes, but as I said, feel free to open up a can. You can do the other one if you
Oh,
want.
the other one too. Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped
That's her
on the
nice
end
way of
'cause I
telling
did-
you to chop the other. You can do it if you'd like to. My mother-in-law
She's
is
so
a pro
smooth.
at that too. If you'd like to, you can clean the kitchen.
That's a good technique to be able to do. You know, it gets people to do things you want them to
Doesn't make
do.
me passive aggressive, does it? No. Please tell me that I
You
don't.
got the point.
All right. So here we go. You would go ahead, you add in the tomatoes. I did some salt, some pepper.
Okay.
And now fresh basil. And I don't like dried basil. It almost is perfumey.
Right.
And I don't care for that. So once we do that, we have cod. And these are nice big fillets of cod.
And it doesn't look like they're seasoned or anything like that.
Not yet.
Okay.
Coming up. But you can even see, I probably, if you're on television watching from your home, you can't see, but the cod is very liquidy.
Yeah. All ready to start.
So what I'd like to do is try to get the cod in here like so, okay? And you did a magnificent job, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
Rania.
Oh, yeah.
I got Rania's approval.
And
My day is
now
made.
I'm going to add in the artichokes, okay? And then I'm going to add in the feta cheese.
Oh. And now we're just layering.
That's all we're doing. And
Heather
also-
always makes a noise when cheese is involved.
I love cheese.
I've noticed
such a
that.
problem
Every
with
time we add the
cheese.
cheese,
The
Heather,
olive.
ooh.
Well, do you find that you like cheese now more than you did before you were pregnant?
I don't know.
or-
I've always
You're
loved
just
cheese.
Yeah. I'm a cheese. There go the capers. A lot of salt in the feta. A lot of salt in the olives. So I'm not going to add any more salt, but I sure am going to sprinkle some pepper on this.
This does look like a
Yes.
beautiful Mediterranean dish.
One of
Rania.
the books I read was a Julia Child memoir while I was on vacation, and she just so inspired me. And I just loved reading all the little stories about how she would drop things on the floor, pick them up, and say, "That's okay." And I'm thinking, I once licked my finger on television and I got a nasty email. Can you just imagine if I dropped it on the floor, what people would do? That's okay.
You know
different
what?
age.
Here's the thing. We all do that stuff. You don't think people aren't picking stuff up off the floor in their own kitchen.
I promise I won't do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just put everything down here. Boom, boom, boom. What do we do next? In the oven it goes.
Great.
Do you think maybe I'm ready to show you what it looks
I
like?
can't wait. And while you're pulling that out, you have like a nice little
Yeah, what-
arugula salad.
Arugula salad, and I've got orzo.
Oh, lovely. Okay, we're gonna serve up some orzo for ourselves here. Let me get a spoon. Do you have a particular spoon you want us to use? Rania?
Anything you want.
Oh, you're using your fork. Okay.
I just jumped to it, Heather.
Okay.
Just giving you a little bit here.
So you want to make sure that the fish is cooked through, and I'm going to tell you that this probably hasn't cooked all the way through. I brought it unbaked, so I'm going to just not serve you the fish today.
Well, the rice is delicious. For a copy of
But
today's
doesn't it look
recipes.
great? But it's just not
It's
quite
beautiful.
clear. I will finish cooking it, and by the end of the show, you can eat it.
Okay.
We can't wait
We
for
love
that. For a copy of today's recipes, go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. We posted for you there, along with a link to Rania's Catering. Good to have you back,
Not
Rania.
giving you raw fish.